Hey guys, Aaron here for the Love of Tech. In front of me, I have 3 separate cases. That is right, we are diving deep into the Otterbox case series for the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never purchased an Otterbox and actually kept it and used it. You guys made the request, asked me to do some reviews on some Otterbox cases, and I did. And there's a couple of them I absolutely fell in love with, and I tend to switch back between the Otterbox and the UAG cases all the time. I've been rocking the UAG cases because they're my favorite, but now I'm gonna go ahead and try out some Otterboxes, and I'm gonna take those into the world with me. So today I have a Symmetry, and a Defender Pro. Now, we've seen this one before several times here on the channel. We've seen this one several times. This one is a little new, so I want to go ahead and dig into this. Feels like this should come apart, but I don't think it does. So what we have inside is we have ridges. When you see things like that, what the spacing in there does, it creates a bit of an air cushion between your device and the actual case. Now down in here, you've got some nice rubbery corners. And you can see it. I can kind of push it. It's a little bit more weaker there, but here it's still tough, but there's still some good play. I like this case. I'm digging it. One of the things that I'm not a fan of is that I like my phone a lot, right? I really, really do. And this just takes away all enjoyment of the color of the actual phone. And this is all about protection. So there it is. We're gonna do a droppy drop with this in a little bit. Gonna go ahead and do a couple different angles because I have a grievance to pick with you. Yeah, you, not all of you, but you, the people that are running up in my comments and are accusing me of dropping my phone from like a foot. I don't know about you. I dropped my phone on accident, going in and out of my pocket, falling off the table. It's on my lap, I stand up, I forget about it. Not, oh, here it is. There's no reason for my phone to be up here, guys. What world condition would exist that would make me have my phone above my head? I don't know. But you guys have complained. So I'm gonna show you a couple different angles for you, the people crawling up in my comments. Next, we're going to move on to the Defender Pro. Not cheap at all. This one is definitely more expensive, and it comes with so many layers of protection. This is for the construction worker. This is for the person that is in constant hazard zones, rough working conditions, whether work or personal. Sometimes, you know, if you got domestic stuff going on and people like to grab their phones and throw it and scream and yell. First, you literally get like memory foam cushion inside of here. Do you see that? It creates an indentation. And then you got the hard casing. So there's a cushion and a hard casing. So you put your phone in there just like that. And then you have this, which clips over it. Push it down. And for the most part, if it's lined up correctly, it all locks into place. Now you get a rubber outside. So this one's slightly more annoying in my opinion, because you literally got to go around and tuck all of the edges in and make sure that it fits. But this is what's going to give you the ultimate protection. Now I'm gonna say this again, because I say this every time. I absolutely hate this plug cover. These phones, they come water, dust resistant. There is no need for it. I've yet to take this and actually cut it off, even though I always say I'm going to. And this case is bulky, it is thick. I am not even sure. I don't even know if this will work with a Qi charger. So now for our last level of protection, it's a beast, right? And the clip on it is really strong. As you can see, this clip is strong, right? I'm shaking it. It took a good amount of force to get it to fall. So it's really well made. It's made for a very specific person. This one we're gonna go ahead and drop test as well. And I'm a little annoyed at myself because I probably should have put this one on last since it's such a pain, but I wanted to save the best for last for you guys. And now for my favorite case, and I'm sure you know why, because it's clear and it completely highlights all the amazingness that is known as my phone. There it is thin, it is clear, it adds the raised edge protection, it feels great when I hold it, It's got some little edge grip there, so I know it's in my hand. Again, we've got our OtterBox branding. We've got all of our cutouts. I always have a concern that when people are talking to me on OtterBox cases, especially like the Defender Pro, I'm talking like, I can't hear you. They're like, oh, it's my phone case. I'm like, well, that's a crappy case. If your phone case is preventing you from doing its chief function, which is communicating with another person, then, well, it's not really doing its job. It's protecting a piece of equipment that you can't even use. So, I mean, it's gorgeous. I absolutely love this one. It's my favorite one because it legit shows off that wonderful gray look. But as we also know, it's a little bit of a fingerprint magnet. So there you go. This came from my wonderful friends over at Rinky. Shout out to Rinky for sending me that care package. I will forever remind them and thank them and remind you to go and check them out. Let's go ahead. We've checked out all of the cases. Now let's get down to why you're really here. You want to see if I'm going to break my phone. What we're going to do is I have a little setup over here and I want to show it to you, right? This is me taking away movie magic. Just so you know, I create this little environment over here so that way when you see the phone drop, it's a nice little cage. It's a nice little staging area. But what we really have, right, is right here, there's the floor, and then there's the spare bedroom because my studio is the in-law suite in my house that nobody lives in. So I'm gonna go ahead and stage that and get it ready, and then I'm gonna set the iPhone up somewhere else to try to get some additional footage so you can actually see the height in which the phone is dropping, because you naysayers out there say that I'm not dropping my phone high enough, and I promise it is pocket length up.
A few moments later.
All right, so you can see it's coming from this high up, which is a little bit higher than pocket length. It's taller than my table because I'm taller than the table, and it's higher up. So there we go. No cracks, no damage. Everything looks pretty good. The OtterBox Symmetry Clear. Case is off. No damage anywhere. Corners are all good. No cracks, no break in anything. Now let's go ahead and use the other symmetry. Hi there. All right, let's take a look. Again, no damage on any of the corners, so that's good. No damage to the back, no damage to the front. OtterBox Symmetry, the black case. Now let's go ahead and get the Defender Pro loaded up. All right, here we go, doing the Defender Pro. So if we were doing a pocket drop, it would essentially be coming from right here. But I'm coming up here to create a little bit more dramatic impact for you guys. So here we go. All right, one more with the OtterBox Pro, and I adjusted the camera a little bit so you can see a little bit more about the height of where it's dropping from. So now, just looking at the front of it, no damage at all. No damage anywhere. Isn't that amazing? These cases are phenomenal. All the edges are fine. Here we go. OtterBox Defender Pro, OtterBox Symmetry. If you liked the video today, please go ahead and consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And as always, for the love of tech, till next time, namaste.